Salakia, a call came through. So let's go here. This 1 Corinthians 9:25. It says the knowledge. Salakia. This 1 Corinthians 9:25. It says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible." So the knowledge of what we're doing, the knowledge versus what you're doing with the knowledge is really how you win. Because it says every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. So any man that strives to have that perfection within knowledge, he's temperate in all things. That means he's actually he has know-how to be able to attain that full perfection within knowledge. And he knows basically he has to be abstinent. He has to be chaste. He has to be unspotted. He has to be unblemished within all. Unblemished. And the best way to do that is to be temperate in all things. And that's actually having know-how. That's actually having know-how. Is by operating within the fruits of the spirit. Just operating within the spirit, and the fruits that come forth from the spirit is actually having that know-how. It's actually because the spirit is going to guide you. It says there's a spirit in man, and the Most High give of inspiration. So that spirit that's within us, is going to be inspired by Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai on the right hand side, long as we are putting actually using our capability to be able to put forth knowledge into action. Let's go here. This Sirach. This Sirach chapter 10 and verse 30. It says, "The poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches. So having know-how triumphs over just having knowledge," because knowledge is riches, pertaining to Proverbs the 8th chapter. But know-how always is going to override over just having knowledge. Actually putting forth some into action, can even have a poor man be honored. But rich men are only honored for their riches, but poor men, they're honored for their character, their moral goodness, how they're moving, their spirit. They're not just honored for what they have, what they know. They're actually honored for what they do. Let's go back to Sirach 19. It's back in Sirach chapter 19 and verse 24. It says, "He that have small understanding and fear Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High." So someone who has the most knowledge don't mean nothing. You can have a bunch of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But if you transgressing the law of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, that means you don't have know-how. You know what the law is. You have knowledge of the law. You have knowledge of the message that the law wants to convey. But you don't have know-how to execute the law. Put the law within execution. It says he that have small understanding. So that's someone who has that one talent that Yahweh Shai may have gave to him. You know what I'm saying? They got that one talent, but they got but ultimately they got ability to be able to use that one talent. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna be well off long as he flip that one talent. But the person who got 5 talents, you know what I'm saying, all this knowledge and all this ability, but he not actually operating within his capabilities and within his functions, he's still gonna be worse off than the person who has less knowledge than him. Even though he got way more knowledge than the other person, or way more talents than the other person, he's still gonna be worse off than that person if he doesn't put forth all that that skill that that knowledge gained from a subject, you know. Let's go here. This Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So knowing how to be stable is what's going to keep you stable, not just knowing why and what is happening. You know what I'm saying? That's not what's going to keep you stable. You know, you just knowing that, okay, it's destined for a bunch of people to die. And then you start seeing a bunch of people dying, and then you're just going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm stable because I know it was destined for a bunch of people to die. No, 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 no.